Michelle, are you ready?
I was born ready.
She's an award-winning author, speaker, and podcast host who serves on the National Faith Advisory Council. She supported Donald J. Trump for president before it was cool, from her she shed in her beautiful backyard. This is the Michelle Moore Show.
But I wanna believe it.
on me. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me.
Who loves that song? I love it. I saw it this morning, found it this morning. Apparently, she's coming out, or I guess it's a group, and they're coming out with a new album. I think from what I can tell, it comes out tomorrow, but this song was already out, and I was able to find it, and I just absolutely love it. It's just so beautiful, so amazing. So I wanted to share it with you guys today. I wanted to also tell you that Preaching Cowboy is going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, he has a Monday through Friday show where he's a Bible teacher and he shares a great teachings. Well, tomorrow morning is actually his 500th show. Now, he started his show when we picked him up. We were like, yes, we'll do the show with you and put you on the network. And so it was just such a God thing. It's been amazing. He's done an amazing job. And tomorrow morning is his 500th show. We are going to talk about some interesting perspectives about the show, a word he was given almost 3 decades ago. And we're going to talk about some other aspects of some things to go with that and him and me, and really give you quite the encouraging and inspiring lesson, message, word. I'm sure with Preaching Cowboy, there'll be some tears because he's going to cry. But anyways, and so if y'all know that, the show's not over till he cries. I may just get it out of the way at the beginning. We'll see. Maybe what we'll do is we'll take bets on how long it'll take for Preaching Cowboy to cry and give away Godly Granny products. That would be a great idea. Anyways, oh my goodness, that's so funny. All right, producer Ron wanted me to share with you also, before we get into today's topic, that tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Truth Talk America and the network, wherever you want to see Truth Talk America, truthtalkamerica.com. You can go to the website. We're running What is a Conspiracy Theorist? I haven't seen this one yet. I'm sure it's amazing. But it's going to be 7 p.m. tonight, Central Standard Time, which of course is 8 Eastern. And it's on the Truth Talk America network, truthtalkamerica.com, the Boxcast app for Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV, and Truth Talk America Rumble channel. Whew. Say that really fast 3 times and let's see how you do. I love it. Hey, so I go to see my husband today, and I'm like, I'm going to let him go take me to lunch. That's what I told him. But anyways, and I had to I had to do a few things too while I was there at his work. But so we're on our way, and I said, I got to tell you something. I almost cried right before I left the house today. I got a review from Godly Granny. And I think sometimes people just don't really understand. I don't know. I'm just so empathetic, sympathetic. I can feel people's pain. Like, I'm the last person you want to call to the hospital if you're in the hospital and it's really bad. I'm not quite as bad as I used to be, I don't think. I'm not really sure. But anyways, I do better when it's me and not you. And so anyways, so what happened is I got a review this morning from viewer or customer Virginia. And this is off the Fur Baby Magnesium Calm Cream with magnesium, arnica, and passion flower. It's unscented. And so she says, my Shih Tzu, which is a dog, just in case you don't know that, my Shih Tzu starts shaking when my husband starts the yard work. Mowing had her shaking and wanting to be held. We've probably been there. Pretty much all of us have been there at one time or another, whether it's fireworks or whatever. Dog is scared and stressing out. She goes on to say, just got my order yesterday with the calming cream. And she says, a few rubs of the cream on the belly and between the shoulder blades had her stop shaking, and she even fell asleep. What a great product. Believing that she will be calm for thunder and heavy rain also. Thank you for a great product. That just was so touching to me. I don't think that people realize, like, first of all, I really love animals, like really, really, really love animals. And Flashmore is just, like precious as can be for me, and it's with me all the time. If I can't go, I'm at the door telling him I'll be back. I'm so sorry you can't go. I'd take you if I could. And I have this whole conversation with him, and he puts his little paw up like he's wounded, and it's just this whole thing. And so, like, please, Mama, just please. And so, but he's got a car seat in the car. I tell the kids that, he's my favorite. They say they already know. Like, it is a big deal to me. And I know that there are many of you that love your fur babies like I love mine. And so it just means so much to me. And I wonder sometimes if people really understand. And so, but I just want you to know I understand. In fact, I made sure that we are coming out with some more fur baby products, and I would not move them. And I said, no, these are a priority. People with these issues with their fur babies need to have them. So we are coming through on our promise from the show last Friday with Eve when she was here. And there are some new products coming, and they won't be at the end of this month, but they will be on the next release. So it takes time. And so we got to get some of these things done, but you are getting the things that we talked about. I just want you to know this. Yeah, this is him. Please let me go. Now, this time it was just dire straits. The ears were back and both paws went up. He does not typically put both paws up, but this, how do you say no to this? How? It's almost impossible. And so, but he's a mama's boy and everybody in the house knows it. And I've told the kids, like, if something happens to me, all of everything I have goes to the dog. So they're like, oh no, we know exactly where we stand. But anyways, I adore him. And I just want you to know, like, I know, and it's important to me that our fur babies are taken care of, because there's no rest. And it stresses, the whole family out when there's problems with the fur baby as well. And so I just wanted to mention that. I went to the eye doctor yesterday. Remember last week I told you that I've been putting the Samson's Mane spray on my eyelashes and eyebrows? Well, I go and I'm at the eye doctor. I thought it was last week, and then it turned out it wasn't. I thought, well, this is weird. I'm not getting any of the reminder emails and text messages. Well, it turned out I was a week early. And so I went yesterday. And so the first thing, you see the young little lady that is new, and she was precious. Immediately, she and I connected. She's like, wow, you have really long eyelashes and they're so thick. And I'm like, oh, I got something for that. And so she's like, what are you using? And come to find out, she's young and she's having some hair falling out and stuff, and some things going on with her. So she wanted to know about Godly Granny products. And then I get to talking to the optometrist, who's a truther, by the way. And so every time I'm in there, I'm always telling him, what's up. And the same thing with the kids. My sons are, just telling him all kinds of stuff. And so he's so great. Got a Wave watch. He just is amazing. And so, but we get to talking about magnesium, and he's like, yeah, my wife, she sleeps, but she never really wakes up rested. So he's already bought the nighttime for her. And she's out of town. So when she gets back, it'll be there for her. But the Magnesium Boost Night Blend, but we were talking about that. I mean, it's just amazing how the need is all over the place. But because we know so many people are they're deficient in magnesium. They don't have enough. And then I was seeing another thing last night that said that when you have magnesium, that it helps to stop like the cravings for chocolate. Remember I told you that sugar, like it stops sugar cravings. And so I don't really crave sugar anymore. And so when I saw that last night, I don't know why they said specifically chocolate, because there was other sugar as well. But it just, I'm like, yeah, it does. It really does. My left eye hasn't twitched. I'm consistently taking it and I'm loving it. So anyways, so I just wanted to follow up on that as well. Dr. Sean was here on Tuesday. If you've emailed me, which there were a lot of you that have emailed me even today, just as recently as about 30 minutes ago, everybody has gotten the emails. I've stayed up on top of that specifically. And so if you emailed me and you think I haven't responded back, check your spam. Just wanted to let you know that for the discount link. And so we sent you all that information, and we have our own customer service people. So all the details are in that email for you as well. That's why it was an email and not like, oh, you can just, go to Michelle Moore Show or go to our show description and there's everything. We really want you to email so I can email you all the information you need. So if you have a specific question, you know who to call and talk to. Now, the thing is, you need to know your own dosing. We're going to talk about some success stories today. And I want you to be aware that we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today when it comes to ivermectin, mebendazole, and fenbendazole. So we're going to be talking about that today. Going to show you some interesting videos, go over a number of things. And so I know many people are you guys email me And I would say this, if you have a family member, a friend, a coworker, a neighbor, somebody that has some kind of ailment, especially the C word, I would say you might want to send them today's show. And so we're going to cover the whole gamut. We're even going to show you Joe Tippin's story. We're going to cover about that. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff today. So if you got a family member, a friend, someone you know that is really hurting and things are looking desperate, I think at some point people have to go, okay, I'm willing to try this, and look at, Joe Tippin's story. So we'll be showing that. They sent him home to make his arrangements, and now it's years later and he's alive. Like, he's alive. So we'll play that in just a minute. And then we're going to cover some other things. Mel Gibson, what he had to say about his 3 friends that had cancer. And so we're going to talk about all that. In fact, producer Ron, I just realized we're going to have to, y'all know the drill. We're going to have to cut the YouTube feed. And so if you are watching on YouTube, I am sorry. We would love to keep playing our shows on YouTube. But unfortunately, we're going to have to cut the feed because YouTube doesn't allow us to talk about these things. People can say whatever they want to about Rumble, but praise God for Rumble, because Rumble doesn't do any of this craziness to us. And so, and BitChute and, X, a lot of these platforms, we're not having problems with anybody else but YouTube. And we're already on our last leg, by the way, with our second account.